Let's get it.
Yeah.
Oh man, we are back, and we can definitely get used to these Mondays if we're gonna keep coming after
Mm.
a win.
No, yeah.
blowout victories at that.
Domination.
Oh man, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. Win,
It is.
winning is always a great feeling. I don't care
Yep,
how we do it. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Right. You win by one, you win by 100. That W is a W. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm
Hey,
sure Giants, the Commander fans, feeling good right now too,
you feel what I'm
and,
saying?
and
Like you
and
said,
they look terrible out there.
hey, you hear the commander saying they out there, they talking, they say 2-0, 2-0.
Yep. That's the name of the game.
And you can't deny it. Like you said, they are 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. We are the Dallas duo. I am one half of the Dallas duo. I am D Hill, who do I have with me tonight?
Man, it's your boy D White, man. Thank y'all for joining us for 35 of them things, man. We keep them
Yes,
rolling.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. Episode 35. We want to thank the Three Man Weave for letting us utilize the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Three
Well,
Man
definitely
Weave will be recording live on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So once again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Cut your notifications on.
do that, all that.
Also, for all your fantasy needs, we got There's
Mm-hmm.
No Crying in Fantasy
That's
recording
right.
on Wednesday, 6 or 7 o'clock. Just cut your notifications on. You handle all your fantasy needs.
Right there you
I
go.
I personally will be tuning in because your boy D White over here put a hurting on your boy. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was gonna let it ride.
Nah, I
Hey,
think
and I left about 60 points on the bench.
like you messed up.
I messed up.
And was still putting I ain't come close. I knew it was over Thursday.
Right,
I tried to
right.
tell you that Thursday. You want to be humble, like
You,
nah, it's all good, bro. Anything can
like,
happen. Okay,
it's still early. It's still early. Now
yeah,
play. It's over.
yeah, anything can happen. All right, it sure enough kept happening.
Hey, KG said anything possible.
Mm-hmm. Except for comeback. So yeah, I definitely
Right,
took the L. But the funny thing about it is, you got the Cowboys defense. So on that point, it was like it was bittersweet. It was like
right.
you know, yeah, Cowboys.
I'm getting whooped. Oh, I need it. Oh.
So I take a L on that one if that's the
Right.
case. Oh, shouts out to my guy Andrew. My
Yes,
guy
sir.
Drew.
Little Drew.
Game winning drive is on Wednesday. He's West Coast time, so I can't
No,
I can't just follow Andrew on Facebook, and he game winning drive. It's West Coast time, so I think it's 9 o'clock on East Coast.
right. Yeah, I think it's what
I think so.
7 o'clock will be 9 over here. I think.
Just check my guy out, game winning
Yeah.
drive. But let's get to it, man. We had a game, and we couldn't preview the Jets properly because last week they played on Monday night, and a lot of the
Mhm.
things that happened during that Monday night game, we wasn't privy to the information
Right.
at the time. But what we did, we were still confident that we were going to win the game. Um, and let's just get to the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like me, like we both say, like just stick to the game plan. Like the last 2 weeks, just stick to the game plan. That's what we did, man.
Mm-hmm.
Flawlessly. It was beautiful.
And
Oh yeah.
it was more so, and I can say this now because I think I said it closely on Three Man Weave. Long as Dak didn't do those dumb Josh Allen turnovers,
Yep.
we would win this game. And
Exactly.
speaking of our quarterback, I mean, he started off 13 consecutive completions. I mean, one of his completions was in being a throwaway. I mean, CD just abused
Abused.
everybody other than Sauce,
Right.
you know, and he had technically throughout the whole entire game him throwing 37 passes. He had two bad passes.
Yeah. Yep.
One could have changed the way the trajectory of the game.
Hmm.
Could have been a pick six.
Should
So
should have been.
I mean, he should still be running at this point right now.
Exactly. Yep. Should we could have ran all the way back home.
And the other one was when he tried to throw it. I think it was Ferg in the end zone.
Yeah. Overthrew him. Yep.
He
Hmm.
overthrew him.
For
But
the touchdown.
one of the things we said last week is you're gonna miss in the end zone. We want you to miss high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he did miss, CD was wide, butt naked, open in the end zone at the same time.
On the other side. Yeah.
Back to him, but like I said, if you're gonna miss in the end zone, miss high. boom, don't mess up the points. Don't try to do no tight window throws and no. The game plan yesterday was just stay clean, efficient football.
Right, exactly. Yep, and they executed that perfectly, man, for sure. Then
They
when we got up, Mike McCarthy was like, "Oh yeah, we ain't gonna do nothing to mess this up. Our defense got this. We ain't gonna put them in no bad positions. We gonna, like I said, got the ball out quick, efficient. Then we got enough to start running the ball.
I mean, in the running game wasn't really technically clicking, but it didn't matter. It was more so clock burning runs.
Yep, exactly.
Let's just keep the clock running. Let's just do what we got to do, and let's just get up out this game.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to some of the throws that Dak was making, getting up out of his hand, just quick. Oh, boom, check down. Oh, boom, hit CD right here. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
let me hit Tober. Oh, I hit Gallup on the slant.
Right.
My tight end, I was just getting the ball out quick. Now, that mistake that he made throwing it to Sauce was more so you got to think about this is a new system, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that this system now is more so quick
Right.
decision making. Boom,
Right.
my 3-step drop, my
The
5-step drop.
timing
Boom,
based. Yep.
get the ball out of your hand. And he double pump. And the moment he double pump, I knew it was a mistake.
I said it out loud. I said, as soon as I seen him, he went like that. I said, don't throw it.
And then he threw it. I'm like, bro, thank God Sauce ain't got no hands.
Right. I
But
said, don't throw it. So he thought to do it. I was like, yo, you cannot double pump right there. If you do it, you gotta go to your next read or bail out or throw it away. He know that. Like
and you know that sometimes you get some of that old system in you try to get
yeah.
some of that dust off for you. It's
Mm-hmm.
only game 2, and that was one of the old system is okay. I see my read. Let me try to get it there. And
Right.
once he double pump, I'm like, that's a mistake that we can.
Right.
He ain't double pump another time the rest of the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So once again, like you said, he said in the press conference, if you watch the film, my feet is mirroring the routes of the receivers. Like I said,
Right.
everybody's on the same page, and we just like I said, we just got to understand that this West Coast system is actually suited for his skill set.
It really is. It really is. He's falling in it like like he been in it for years, man. He look comfortable in it. It look natural for him.
It really did, and like I say, the offensive line, they was on point, attacking their weaknesses. I think we saw. I'm not sure if we talked on here or we touched on it and personally, but we said if Sauce don't follow, if Sauce don't travel with CD,
Mm-hmm.
they here for a long night. Just off
Yep.
the fact that we seen was not the fact I think this might have been personal attack, but we seen what Stephon Diggs did to him.
Right. Exactly.
And we felt the fact that we have one of the ones in CD. If Stephon can do that, we felt that CD could do that. And like
Definitely.
I said, Sauce didn't travel, with him throughout
It
the
makes
game, so he made
right.
sure we made sure that we torched everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Definitely took advantage of that. Because that literally makes no sense. I don't know why he ain't traveling, but hey, we appreciate it though.
I mean, it works for them, man. I mean, they normally, like you said, it's a good defense for them, and I'm not gonna tell them what to do for for their
Right.
defense, but for that, yesterday,
Yeah.
it was definitely time. It was definitely time to shut CD down. But
Oh yeah.
thank you, Robert.
Well,
So
much appreciated.
before we move on to the defense, I talk a lot of shit about Mike, but these last 2 games from an offensive perspective have been flawless, and it's been a lot of criticism
Yeah.
about McCarthy taking over his play calling. Think about his last days in Green Bay, how
Mm-hmm.
it went stale.
Right.
And it was time for him to get out of Green Bay. But like I said, him calling plays, these particular 2 game plans have coincided with this hot defense.
Right. Exactly.
And
It's truly complimentary football, man. It's truly complimentary.
and it's one of those things that okay, we keep hearing coach speak. Coach speak complimentary football like he always says, but
Mm-hmm.
we truly saw that on display yesterday. It was
Right.
like okay, it was a couple of them runs that we made. We're like, bro, why we just running the ball? It's like, bro, we just try to get out the game.
Yeah. We then look at the score like, okay, now I get it. Right.
We getting the, and I understand we get in the red zone.
Yeah. I hit you about it. I was like, bro, the
Yeah.
only thing I can get is red zone. But then he was like, I mean, look at the score, bro. We ain't got to give him nothing too crazy. We just got to get points. I was like, man, it makes sense. It makes sense.
And on top of that, sometimes when you use we have a young kicker, and valuable game reps is
Yeah.
key.
Right.
Okay, I know we wasn't playing for the field goal, But the fact that he was in rhythm, he was high, is okay. Let's keep riding the kicker. Let's give
Right.
him some reps. So now in the game, in other games, we can go in there and we can trust our kicker because we didn't know what we had in him
Not
last year.
yeah. Didn't know nothing.
But we left this game is confident as ever. Like, okay, because I think you referenced Dan Bailey last week. And I believe last night on the OT, Kyle Yeomans had brought up a stat about Dan Bailey and Brandon
Mm-hmm.
Aubrey. I'm like, okay, makes sense,
Right.
Like I said, it's only week 2. I'm not about to keep playing about 2 blowout wins. About another thing that we can get better on,
Exactly.
and you know, but the red zone will get better.
Yeah.
I think the aggressiveness and the creativity will open up later part of the year because
I think so too.
it's going to have to.
Right. You gotta remember that like this they didn't play no preseason. So this second time, playing real live football, not against somebody else. So they still working out stuff. But for this to be their second time coming out against another team, and they looking like what I'm saying, they're gonna be on it by mid season. We can see this might be a whole, you never know what this offense can do.
It is, man. I think, man. But back to McCarthy's play caller, we seen some plays yesterday that were refreshing.
Right.
We seen some screen passes that work. We seen a swing screen pass. Like,
Right. Like, wait, what?
I ain't seen that in a while. Like, that's some stuff that we would praise Kyle Shanahan to do. Like,
Right.
we had Hunter Limpke going on the swing, lead blocking on an actual screen pass and Rico. I was like, man, why we didn't do that with Tony? But it didn't really matter.
It doesn't matter, right? Exactly.
We got Deuce Vaughn involved early in the game.
Yes, sir.
Turpin.
Use Turpin. Turpin got more touches in week 2 than he had all last year. Not even just being serious. Like, that's crazy on offense.
The entire year.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, and like you couldn't figure out to do. It's okay.
Couldn't figure out to do nothing with them.
The tight ends.
It won't rain yesterday.
We called the tight ends out. We called the tight ends out last week. And
yes, sir.
All 3 of them showed up. Hendershot messed up on the jet sweep.
The jet sweep, yeah.
It's okay. I mean, like I say, you scored on it last year. We tried to get you on it this year. You missed that.
Right.
But Schoolmaker, he got a touchdown. Ferguson got a touchdown. Like I said,
could have had 2. Could have ran a good route when he was open. Dak overdosed. Should have had 2.
So he should. Matter of fact, he should have had 2.
Right.
So, like I said, the tight end showed up. Everybody showed up. Like I said, the offensive line, once again, they held up against another fearful defensive line. Like I said, Quentin Williams is one of the ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Did we really hear his name?
Nah. Hey, you gotta give my man Bass some love. Chuma went out again with a little elbow something. First play in, Bass opened up a hole. Boom. I mean, he got beat the next play. He missed his block, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
We understand.
Getting it in.
We understand what we get with you.
Right.
But Tyron looked refreshed again. It was a bad call when they gave him that holding call. They took away that touchdown. Like,
I told you, like, bro, he ain't guilty enough, but just dominating, just whooping ass. Like, he literally just whooped his ass. That was it.
That's all that was. But he always get those. It's crazy. He gets those calls for dominating. It's weird. But Trent Williams will go out there and do the same thing, and it's all
good.
Pro Football Focus and stuff. Austin Richards came in for Zach Martin. He rolled his ankle towards the end. It was more so a precautionary thing, like, hey, this game is pretty much over. Go ahead, let's not further injure this thing. I'll save it when we get to the good, bad, and ugly. I'll save that. But you ready to go? Let's talk about this. Can we talk about the defense now?
Yeah, let's get on it. Wow. Have you seen anything like this, man? Since I'm not trying to get too far ahead of ourselves in those only 2 games. We had a backup quarterback who played Danny Dimes. That's what they hear. But I ain't seen none of this dominance since 2000 Ravens, bro. I'm being serious. Like, these boys is out there getting it.
This is the thing, right? Remember the last time we played the Jets? Didn't Sam Darnold light us up?
Lit us up. He said he knew what we were in. He knew what defense we was playing, so he knew what to do and lit us up. And then he's all cover 2. That's all they do. I don't know where they're gonna be. And lit us up.
And then the next week, that was when he was seeing ghosts.
They're seeing ghosts the following week.
So excuse us for being a little reserved about Zach Wilson coming into town and
Right.
maybe possibly having a game because we are known for having unknown quarterbacks just all of a sudden just have a game on us.
Who's that one? It's been so many like this out the
Yeah,
blue. They back up, so they come in and they
and
light it up. Like you would do this against nobody else.
yeah. So I get it. I understand. Zach Wilson not good. He trash and all that. Cool. He didn't play. He didn't play bad against the Bills.
Nah, nah.
And he had his moments against us. Like I said,
Mm.
it was a bad night. I get it, but I mean, we showed up again. Micah set the tone yet again. I mean, he set the tone. I mean, Osa followed,
Yep, yep.
and
D
see,
Law
like
was balling. D
I
Law was
mean,
balling.
but let's go. I mean, we was worried about the run defense, right?
Right. We were because the Giants' first drive looked like they was running down our throat on their first drive. That's it. Ever since then, they didn't tighten them screws up.
Brees Hall only got 4 carries, and he told the world about it.
Right.
He was hot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Dalvin Cook, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what Bobby Belt was talking about all week. How Dalvin Cook always is throwing it outside. I
He
don't.
never.
I can't
He never.
remember the game. He might have had
I don't.
one game, but
Yeah.
I can't remember Dalvin Cook just cooking us. You know what I'm saying?
We haven't. I don't think we ever lost to Dalvin Cook. We beat the Vikings every time we played them.
We 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 might have lost that. Did we play in that COVID year when we were just losing? It might have been the year
Might have been.
that
Yeah.
might have been
Right.
the year, and that might have been stuck to his brain. But like I said, I can't remember another game that Dalvin Cook just cooked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he looked more. It's only been 2 games, but he looked like he's justified why the Vikings cut him.
Right.
On the
Yeah.
flip
I ain't
side,
think. Yeah.
on the flip side, the Vikings look like they need him because Madison ain't looking too. But that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there.
Yeah. Yeah. I might have to sit Madison on that bench. Go back to fantasy because he ain't cutting it right now.
But I mean, we was more so the way the running game was looking against the Bills. They showed up, and we was a little worried because we figured they was going to be another run heavy team.
Mm-hmm.
Try to protect Zach. And the way that we shut down the run, they just couldn't run.
Couldn't do nothing.
So they had to put the game in Zach's hands.
Right.
Putting the game in Zach's hands. You seen what happened. Like I said, the picks that we got: Trayvon, J-Ron, Malik. Everybody came to play.
Mm-hmm.
The linebacker showed up. I mean, LVE was out there hitting, flying.
He was out there hitting.
Marquise Bell, you know what time it is for him. J-Ron was out there. I mean, the D-Law was just stuffing the run. I mean, doing what he do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, tackles for losses. I mean, the defensive effort that they were doing, other than the splash plays, like the routine plays,
Mm-hmm.
they were doing the mindset that they had to just let's dominate was definitely refreshing. It's like they're backing up the talk that they're giving.
Right. We heard all season. He talked it now it's walking. And I like to see some film with how Mozzie and Hankins look. Because like I said, we didn't hear their name.
So that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. And you see what they ran for. That's definitely a good thing. So I want to see how they was in there getting it because them boys they couldn't get nothing.
They couldn't do a thing.
Yeah. So Mozzie and Hankins must have did their thing on it.
So if that's the case, and I think they understand that. I think the fact that they understood last year how teams tried to run on them, tried to negate the pass rush, and they making the effort like, oh no, we're gonna get some pass rushing. No,
exactly. We're gonna stop this run just so we can pass rush.
If they're gonna have a conscious effort of stopping the run like this, man, like you said, 2000 Ravens, might want to put us up there. Like you said, it's only week 2. I get it.
For sure. The secondary, like I said, Gilly got beat, but it was a bad angle on Hooker. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only real mistake, that I could think of. But the defense, like you gonna get beat, it's Gary Wilson's a monster, you gonna get beat, but your last line of defense got to take the right angle.
Yeah, you can't leave him out to dry on that one.
Right.
But let's go ahead. Let's go to the injury report. Let me go see the injury report. We got Chewy Adoga. He went out first half. He said elbow injury.
They said, look, this was minor elbow. They reevaluated, but I think he'd be all right for this week. But hopefully we'll get a report on Tyler, see how Tyler doing. He should be back for this week.
They all reported that him, Brandon Cooks, and Donovan Wilson have been. They're gonna ramp up the practice this week. So So we're gonna get them boys back in order. Like I said, we get Tyler back. We gonna finally get our starting offensive line to play together.
Right.
And we will move forward. But other than that, I think that was the only injury that we had suffered in the
Zach
game.
Zach Martin rolled a little ankle roll. We
Yeah,
talked about
but
it earlier. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he good. He good. It's one of those.
Yeah.
He ain't got to practice this week. We know what time
Right.
it was at. You know what time it was at. So let's
Oh, for
move
sure.
on to the good, bad, and the ugly. And let's stay with the like you say, we ain't got no ugly because it was another
Right.
blowout win.
hmm
Let's stay on the offensive side. Let's go with your good.
My good was look like continuity. It looked like Mike McCarthy is getting in, like him and Dak is getting good rhythm, getting good continuity. Like they feeling more comfortable into this offense. Ball coming out quick. Dak looks very decisive. Where he want to go before the ball. Before the snap. Like he's reading the defense is good. And like I said, outside of that, the double clutch was, you got to work it out. Outside of that, man, like he was in command the whole game, bro. Like so, my good is Mike McCarthy play calling because his offense looked very efficient, man. It looked like it could be top 5 offense in the league
I
if we
want
keep running.
since you gave him some love, Mike McCarthy and Dak. I'm gonna go ahead and go to CD. We seen the ascension last year to
hmm
solidify himself as a top 10 receiver,
Right.
but I think he's trying to move up that ranking, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think he's trying to solidify himself as one of them ones. I get it. Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill. Devontae Adams still gonna get his credit.
Right. Still, yeah.
But
hmm
after that, I think you want to start mentioning. I think CD wants to get his name mentioned.
Yeah.
One of them one.
It
And
should be. It
and
should be.
the way he played yesterday was just flat out amazing.
Yeah.
That's a defense. Like I said, I get it. They stayed away from Sauce as much as possible, but DJ Reed is not no slouch.
Right. Right.
Michael Carter, I get it. Slot corner, he might, he wasn't ready for the task. But
Yeah.
overall, the defense, this defensive scheme is something where we've suffered with because it's
Right.
similar to the 49ers scheme.
The
So
49ers.
seeing CD,
Uh-huh.
dominate like that is just a testament to his ascension. And I'm just like I said, I'm gonna give credit give it to CD since like you said, you took McCarthy and Dak.
Right.
Um,
I like that. I like that.
can I go first with the bad?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
And my bad is Terrence Steele. And the only reason my bad for Terrence Steele because he was on his butt a couple times
Right.
last night,
I
yesterday.
seen one that he got his foot tangled up with Ferguson on a block and he felt bad like that. I did see that one. That was just like a foot tangle up issue. But yeah, I didn't see the other way. Yeah, that's I give him that one.
So you had that one, but then the other one when he grabbed the
Mhm.
dude, they didn't call it. But
Yeah, yeah.
matter of fact, they ended up calling roughing the passer because he tackled the man
Right.
and he was
And he went to that low, yeah.
yeah. My only issue with that is like I say, those were power moves. And we know you have a tendency to struggle with, that pass for that bull rush.
That
But
bull rush, yeah.
don't put on film that you really can't handle, the power. I know, everybody has a weakness, strengths and weaknesses, but I don't want teams to start attacking you with, with that move.
hmm
I want you to, what I'm saying, get your base right. I know you're coming off the ACL injury, and like I say, you still play good. You still the run game was still good, but I definitely
Right.
you can't be on your back. Like I
Can't.
say,
Can't.
being on your back is something that's just unacceptable. So,
Yeah.
like I say,
Yeah.
unfortunately, my brother, you had to get on the bad.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause if he on his back, I mean the quarterback liable to be on his back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, we can't have that. For my bad, like I said, I don't want to give it bad, but as far as this game wasn't too many bad, but we were up big, so I know we held back some stuff, got a little conservative in the red zone. But I said this is the red zone offense. We would like to score more touchdowns in the red zone, besides kicking field goals. But like I said, I hate to give it a bad because I understand we probably won't pulling out plays that we probably would if it was a closer game because we were up by so much. But this kicking so many field goals, not scoring touchdowns, will probably be my bad.
Yeah, I get it. I truly understand. Like I
Yeah,
said, it's something. I mean, it's something to work on.
right.
Like I said, and if you gonna particularly be this efficient offense,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like you say, you gonna have to make a pay in the red zone.
Right.
Like I said, that's where you need to be the most efficient, and that's the case.
Definitely.
Um, let's go to the defense. Defense, you go. You start off. Who you got good?
Good. Who I want? I want to get some love. I want to. Everybody talk about Mike. I'm gonna get D-Law some love, man, because
There you
he,
go.
he do a lot of stuff that won't even show up in the stat sheet, man. If he's setting the tone, like you gotta think. You can go back and look. Like every first drive, D-Law will make a big old tackle for a loss or a big old play to get get everybody mojo going. You know what I'm saying? And he stops the run. His pass rush rate was really good this game as well. He got back there, put plenty of pressures on. Like they didn't even run to his side. And then at one time, they didn't even run to his side. So he had a monster game, man. Like he affected the game like Micah. You see Micah pops more, you know what I'm saying? He's more physically gifted. But D-Law does a lot of stuff that don't show up in the stat sheet that helps his defense, man. He's definitely an anchor for this D on the defensive line in the run game, especially.
Like I said, people keep in mind, y'all. We try to spread the love out, bro. We already know that we about to they can go ahead and get the defensive player of the year, the Michael already.
Right.
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They can go ahead and get it already, especially with the way he's been playing. You know, it's funny because you see how Myles Garrett was crossing over last, but did you see how Michael was?
Yeah. I got some of that too.
I got some too. So he put that in his bag. So, but shouts out to D-Law. Like I said, D-Law definitely set the tone with the run defense. Like the run defense definitely kind of. I know traditionally people think of one techs and the D tackles is the the run stoppers, but for us, our run stopper, the one that set the tone when it comes to stopping that run, is D-Law.
Yes, sir. The law.
And he definitely made it a conscious effort, and everybody followed.
Right. Yep.
I'm gonna show some love. LVE.
Mm-hmm. He was like, I see him lay a couple licks out there yesterday, bro.
Yeah, he had a few hits that this look like Boise State.
Right.
LVE
Rookie year LVE.
And I think he understood his assignment and his role as well. Like I need to hit my run fits. I need to stay in key. I need to be in position to if they're gonna give me the open, if they're gonna let me be clean, I need to reward them for letting me be clean and make this tackle. Like I say, some of those slants and short passes that Zach wanted to do, he couldn't do because the throwing window was there. LV was in there. He was doing his job. Like you say, he was looking like a solidified middle linebacker.
Right.
Holding it down. And like I say, shouts out to LVE.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The catalyst of the defense. Like I said, we understand that Micah is the guy.
Right.
We understand that Micah is the guy. But the others, that's like call them.
It's so many Osa, Curry, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could be. You know what I'm saying? But
I wanted to give it to Osa. I think I showed love Osa last week. And he kept it going again. Like you say,
right.
So shouts out to them. Bad.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention on good. My man Jay Lou. He back. He had 10 snaps. He back from a foot injury, and he did. He had good coverage, man. And so it's good to see him back out there. That's good depth right there.
And that's what you want to see. Like you said, you want to actually use these games. If you can use these live game as like practice reps, that's beneficial for the later part of the season.
Right.
So, because like you said, we gonna need them.
Right.
It's a long season. We're gonna need him, and we need him healthy. Because even if he's 100% healthy, we can utilize him in other ways. Like
exactly.
So yeah, shouts out to J. Lou, man. That was a tough. That Liz Frank.
They say it was like the Super Saiyan of Liz Franks. Like one of the regular Liz Franks.
So yeah, my bad. I'm starting off, and I'm going to give it to Stephon Gilmore, only because that play. That I mean, we understand that Garrett Wilson will be one of them ones. He's
there.
The trajectory that he's going on is definitely he gonna solidify himself. But Stephon had a night. That big play. You got beat.
Yeah.
And unfortunately Hooker didn't help you out. By being the last line of defense. But you was already beat, and you got beat before that play. They went back to it. You got beat that play before, but Zach missed him. Right. So they came back on the same exact play, and you got beat. I think you end up having to pass interference on Garrett Wilson later on. Technically, I think the stats going to be in your favor about having you not giving up but so many points. I mean, yardage and catches. I understand that, but those plays were definitely, was bad on the bad side. Like I said, just got to tighten up. That's all.
Right. My bad. Can't say run defense as a whole. But quarterback run.
Okay.
Zach Wilson had 34 or 35 yards rushing. He was the leading rusher. That's what one little bugaboo I came away from this game is containing. I know we all trying to rush and trying to get to him,
Mm-hmm.
but he broke the pocket. But I know at least 4 times I seen him break the pocket. The rush going by him. So I said, containing that quarterback run was my bad. So he didn't kill us, but he did extend some drives. He got like 2 first downs just just coming out of that pocket on some quarterback runs. So that'd be my bad.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hurt us in the long run. And when it comes to other people, I get it. I wouldn't. When it come to now, Daniel Jones, we should have definitely had a more conscious effort on stopping Daniel Jones because he is known to be athletic. And
That's what he does, right?
yeah,
Hmm.
Dak Wilson, I get it. Like I said, we not worried about you rushing me.
Right,
But as you can see, if you're not disciplined with your rush, boom, somebody can leak out. So
right.
say I
Gotta be
guess
disciplined. Yep. Hmm.
it's more so that's more so a critique. Is more so we're leaning towards like the red zone thing. Like
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
we
Exactly.
want you to be more efficient in the red zone. Stop
Hmm.
these quarterback runs. So it's nice. We got to give you a bad. Like you said,
Yeah. Something got
everything.
it. Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
everything went perfect. So
Right. Right. Definitely. And like you said, I'm sure it was a quarterback they facing that's known for running. There had to be more conscious effort into stopping it, and it'll be
yeah.
better. You know what I'm saying? So you right.
So now this is funny. We play the Cardinals next week, and they've been predicted to be the number one overall seed next year. Been tanking,
Hmm.
you know, Kyler Murray's out, and a slew of others. They got rid of a lot of players,
Buda
and
Baker went on the IR today.
yeah, he hurt his
Yeah.
hamstring. That was like the last great
That was
player that
it.
they had. So
Right.
it was funny. Speaking to Cannon, he was like, "Hey, look, man, the Cardinals they play like y'all said they was gonna play.
Right.
They look like trash, like y'all was giving it up, and they didn't.
They
And
did.
for them to go up as high as yesterday on the Giants at 28-7, you know, gives you cause for concern that you can't take this team lightly.
You better not sleepwalk. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Yeah.
like I get it. They're gonna find a way to lose because
Yeah. Yeah.
talent
Yeah.
wise, they just don't have enough.
Exactly.
But it's more so is don't give them any hope. Like you say, this is one of those games. Punch them in the mouth and go ahead and get this over with.
Right. It
And
need to be 14 nothing first quarter.
yeah,
Then run then then kill after that. For sure. Yeah. Definitely out talent them for sure. Like I said, just
yeah,
like I said, don't give them no hope. Smack them in the mouth first play. Let them know it's gonna be a long day.
yeah. It's gonna
And
be a
get them
long
out
day.
there. Get out there. Then shut it down late, fourth quarter. Cooper. I want to see Cooper rush in there. You
Yes,
know what I'm saying? I want to see Deuce getting the handoff, Tolbert catching passes. I want to see in the fourth quarter.
that we want to see another efficient game and
Yeah.
just get them up out of there. Like I said, the fact that it's been a difference. If we didn't see this team play the way they played the first 2 weeks, I would be more so like, hey man, we about to blow this team out. It's about to be
Right.
over. And don't get it wrong. We're going to win.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're going to win this game. But the thing is, I think the fact that we need to just go ahead and just get them a knockout blow.
Yep. Years past with Garrett, we let teams hang around that we should be, I'm saying we should dog walk. And they late in the game, we in the dog fight now. Like, no, we don't need none of that.
So yeah, so we definitely need to just go ahead and handle business. You gotta let's bring back the score prediction.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We should be on the good week now that we seeing the team that we previewing.
Right.
The keys to victory, what we got. Oh yeah, that's what we got. Keys to victory, just stay efficient.
Yep. But
Just stay efficient and,
mm-hmm.
and execute like you've been doing. Like I said,
Right.
these 2 weeks, you don't have to do but too much. Just execute. And if you got to dink and dunk it down the field, then
Mm-hmm.
dink and dunk it down the field. Give your defense some rest. Because if
Thank you.
you give your defense some rest, they're gonna show that they're gonna go all out and dominate like they did last night.
Right. Just to piggyback off you, don't give them no hope. Don't give them no turnovers. Don't give them a way back into the game. Get up lead early. Let your defense do what the defense do. Like you said, stay efficient with it. Get up 14, 17. Then, we running the ball. You got to kick a field goal, kick field. As long as you're getting points, we good. You know what I'm saying? Just don't
Yes,
give
sir.
them no hope. Don't do nothing stupid that you're turning the ball over and giving them a chance to stay in the game.
That's
Then
it.
it's over.
That's it. Score wise, I had man, we beat 40-0.
30-10.
30-10. I'm gonna go more so 30. I'm gonna go 35. No, Matt, 34. I'm gonna go 34-13.
You got me. I was going 34 too. I'm gonna go 36-10, man. 36-10.
36-10.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me go ahead and write this down. Yeah, what did I say? I said 34. I said 34-13.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And you said
36-10.
36-10. All right, I got it. I got it. So listen, this is the Dallas Duo. We here every week, every Monday to recap hopefully some W's.
Yeah,
Like you said,
right. All the what James said.
you know,
What James said.
the W. Like I said, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Three Man Weave. Once again, thank you for letting us utilize the YouTube channel. We are here Mondays every week, and unless we got a Monday night game, and then you just gotta just holler at us. We'll let you know when we're gonna record the
Right,
next
right.
day. We are here. Like I said, hopefully we keep piling up these wins. Hopefully we continue to not have injuries, and
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna just keep
Knock
it
on,
moving.
knock
Not,
on wood, baby.
we're gonna knock on that, knock on that. But once again, we are the Dallas Duo. I'm D Hill. That is D White. Y'all Cowboys fans, and we are out.
We out. Get y'all bets in.
Yeah.